Hello, Durham.
Hi again.
Nice to see you.
Great
here.
light show that was.
Yes. What a nice light show, right? Yeah, nice to have you here at the Paky booth. We can both sit on the white sofa and have a little chat. A little talk about maybe Night of Illumination Awards. Happened this year Sunday night, and you have been organizing it. Have been one of the main persons behind the scenes, and I think our audience would like to know a little bit more details about Night of Illumination, how it was, and who are the winners.
Okay, well, we had the 5th Night of Illumination Awards at a great venue near Chelsea Bridge Road there in the park, and it was attended by over 400 people, nearly half of which were lighting designers, so it was a great evening for lighting designers, a great celebration. We had some fantastic food, which is nice, and some of the winners were Davy Sherwin, who won his 2nd award in 5 years now for Snow Patrol. There were some very interesting categories and lots of nominations this year as well. Sarah Rushton-Reed did a lot of work in the background on the networking sites to get the interest build up, and we had a lot of nominations and some fantastic work put in, and we had a great evening.
The 5th time, of Night of Illumination, I think we can say it's a kind of official award night, isn't it? It's taken as being important to be nominated. It's if you are a winner, actually, then you take it really seriously, isn't it like that?
It is. It's become a very prestigious award now to get within the industry, and the whole event, it's not about lighting manufacturers, it's not about rental companies, it's about lighting designers and lighting design. And what we wanted to do was recognise lighting designers both in the mainstream but also not in the mainstream. In the TV categories, for example, we have small dramas, we have news programmes, we have anything that's well illuminated can be entered for that category. In the theatre side, we're used to being critiqued, but in the national press, lighting was never really mentioned that much. So since the inception of the Light of Illumination Awards, we've had national theatre critics as our judges, from the Observer, from the Independent, and international newspapers as well. And this has raised the awareness of lighting design in the copy that they create from these productions. Sometimes good, sometimes bad.
Right. And it's always a good time for talking to your colleagues, your friends, people you haven't met for ages or for months, and that's what we all love. Sitting in the audience, watching actually the nominees and congratulating the winners and having a talk by ourselves.
It's a great social event because if you think about it, lighting designers amongst a body of people have probably got more in common with each other than any other people on the planet. But we never ever get to meet each other because invariably there's only one lighting designer on the production. So it's a great time to network and get these guys in, and girls of course. The only problem is that most of these people are freelance, and trying to get 200 freelancers in one room on one night at one time, it's like herding cats. Yes, so we've been coordinating, Jenny Marenghi, my wife, and myself have been coordinating this since its inception by talking with Enrico Kyoni, who's the father figure of these awards, and sadly missed since he passed away in December. We now named the Lifetime Achievement Award the Enrico Kyoni Lifetime Achievement Award in his memory, and this year it was won by Brian Leach, who used to work at Cyan as a lighting designer in the concert industry, and also has brought up a lot of young lighting designers. Jamie Thompson, Kate Carter, who's also a Night of Illumination, paid tribute to him at the awards, and we had a great night.
Thank you. It is a fact that also we are here at PLASA 2012 are a bit sad, especially the foreigners like I am, because it is official now. So the exhibition is moving to a new place.
So I believe we're going to excel in London, there by where the Olympics have been. So there's a lot of regeneration of the area, a lot of transport infrastructure there, and I don't quite know why that decision was made, but certainly one advantage is that the Night of Illumination Awards could maybe be held in the same venue as Plaza, which will make the logistics a lot easier and will hopefully get a lot more interest. So we'll wait and see how it goes, but good luck to them with the organisation of it.
Yes, and we all believe we will be here sitting at the same somewhere else, but we like to meet our friends again next year here in London, because London is a place to meet, and Excel is a place for next year, and we're all going to be here, that's for sure.
Yeah, let's hope we have a lot of attendance there, and it's still one of the best lighting shows in the world, and I think it's great to be along and to enjoy the company of great people like the people at Paky.
One last sentence, and last question about your recent projects. I heard that you have been also involved in some part of the Olympic event, so you did. What did you do?
Okay, yeah, whilst Patrick Woodruff and Adam Bassett and his team were playing on the ceremonies inside the stadium, we had the good fortune with Dave Keithley of Synchrolite to do the exterior, the Dow Rack, which featured in the background of most of the news coverage and certainly during the commentator sequences. And Claire, who's one of the commentators, was always commenting on the light. Oh, you just missed this lighting change, you just missed this lighting change. And so we tried to inspire the operators to watch Channel 4 News, who Channel 4 were covering, particularly the Paralympics, to watch the news programme, and when they saw the Dow Rack in the background, to change the colour on. Unfortunately, there was a 9-second delay between the satellite feed they were receiving and the button push, so they were trying to preempt to work out which advert was going to be the penultimate one before it went live to shot. But yeah, that worked really well. We had a good time. And then, of course, earlier in the summer, I had the Union Jack Sharpies.
Oh yeah, yes.
And our Diamond Jubilee concert. So that was a great event. It rained for 3 weeks, but stayed dry for 3 hours. And those were the 3 hours of the concert. And we had a lot of fun with that. A lot of Alpha Beams, so the QWO 800s, the Alpha Washes, the 700s. We had a great night. And unless you lived in a cave, you probably have seen some of that coverage.
Durham, thank you so much for being our guest here in our booth in London, and I wish you a lovely evening and hope to speak to you soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.